Somebody help!
I'm getting out of here.
Someone, do something!
I'm staying out of this. It's another fight. It is our most favored company. You've been kind. I thank you.
Are you feeling sick? It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things. Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get the place off the ground. We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised how quickly she's generated business for us. My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course. My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. Now he just walks the streets spewing his hatred and propaganda. My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message. Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child. It's been good talking to you.
What is that, Dragon?
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place. Got horses that need shoeing, so make it quick. I'm not afraid of anything out here. Walls are just a weakling's hiding spot. Not me. I'm no weakling. In fact, I bet I got the strongest arms in all of Skyrim. Oh, sounds like I've got a challenger. Tell you what, how about a friendly wager just between us? I bet you my entire purse of septums I can beat you in a fistfight. You match the bet, and we fight until one of us gives in. All right, remember, this is a clean fight. No weapons, no tricks. And none of those fancy magic spells either. Here we go. Never should have come here. No!
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
I don't believe it. I guess you were right.
Take it. Fight back. Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
Not at all. It's good to be put in your place once in a while. You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Been stuck with the name for years. I've been riding horses since I was a lad. Nothing I liked more. But as I got bigger, so did my mounts. And one day, I was drunker than I've ever been and mounted a poor colt. Broke his back in two. Haven't ridden since.
Need a ride?
You can get a room at the Bee and Barb, but mind your coin purse. It's no secret that the Eves Guild makes its home here. Oh, and if you meet Maven Blackbriar, stay on her good side. This is her city, and nobody else's.
What am I supposed to be doing here?
Any luck with Sapphire?
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
By the 8! You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore. I'd better get going.
Got horses that need shoeing, so make it quick.
This is my 9th part of Skyrim. Should I buy a horse? I don't know.
Need a ride?
No, I don't. Into the Riften warehouse. Might as well take it.
What was he thinking? Now ain't this a surprise?
Go!
Really?
I'll let you live. This time. That's close enough.
Gods! Damn you!
I guess so.
yours, I submit! I cannot best you! Your kind has no place
Are you prepared to die?
Show me what you've got!
Now you'll pay!
You can't beat me!
Hey, oops.
Just...
What do you think you're doing? Skyrim belongs to the North!
There's no escape! I've had enough of you!
To bed?
I actually wanted to get bit by the vampire. They want to become one.
Never should have come here.
Who the hell? Oh.
Oh! That it?
How'd you get the key anyway? Oh, finally, yay. Torch. I don't know what happened to my other 2 torches I had. Probably ran out. Oh, the fire thing.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Jumpy, I guess.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Looks like we got ourselves a hero. Die! I'll carve you into pieces!
Can't wait to count out the coins.
Why is this? You'll pay for that! Cannot best you!
Do your work. I cannot best you.
What are you running away for? You wanted to fight.
If I can just stand up.
We are routed! Fall back!
I'm not going to.
Not like this.
I feel bad.
Skyrim belongs to the Nords. You're nothing.
Oh my god, I feel bad for you. That's what you get. Another torch, yay! The more torches, the better. Go down.
Mercy!
I'm going to put you down.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
Enough!
It'll be so much easier to...
More torches.
when you're dead!
Yeah. You're all
No
gonna
more!
try
I
to
yield!
kill
I
me.
yield! Victory is yours! Submit!
I'll just keep on getting all the torches. Can you do that?
Around this! Fall back!
Get out of my way. See what happens. They have all torches. I mean, do all of them have torches? If so, that's good for me. That's all you had? I came all the way here. And for what? Only 2 feet. Get it cheap. Until ripped it out. wants to go to Rift, then
take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of a face sculptor down in the ragged...
Stop! Thief! Stop, thief!
Oh well. Must have run off.
No lollygagging.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thuum be taught? Like any skill? The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Did you see someone run past just now?
Yes. How did you get this? Never mind. Here, It's not much, but it's something. I'm going to track down that thief. Murder him. Hi. Hi. Is someone there?
Ah, found you.
You think you can take me? Hi.
You like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden. The memories, I cannot stand them. You must take them away, return them to Avanshenzell. You must take the lexicon from me. Please, take it now. You must bring it to Avanshenzell. In the west, return it to them. It must go back. It's yours now. I won't take it back. I won't. Avanshenzell. Take it to Avanshenzell. You must take it back.
You want to talk? Finish those jobs for Brynjolf first.
I could have left it behind. I could have put it back in my
Come on! Come on! Come here! I'll try and make this quick! That your best? Huh?
That's the guy I had to kill. Riften. Yes, I am. But not quite.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee. If it's a bed you need, talk to Kirava in the Bee and Bob. She'll set you right.
The Thieves' Guild used to run this city. Now they're nothing but braggarts and bullies, rotting to death down in their rat way.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
You're not supposed to be in here. Can't a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me! You're not supposed to be in here. I'm not gonna warn you again. Get out or I'll call the guards.
Oh, that's why.
If those... Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
There's an apothecary in town, yeah. But it's down on the lower walkway, so stay sharp if you were down there.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you. It's nice to receive good news for a change. Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning? Then there's no time to lose. It won't take long for Sarthis' associates to learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed once and for all. Otherwise, another dealer will simply take his place. Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften. Good. Report back to me when your task is complete. Good journey to you.
How do you feel? Oh. Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember. Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy.
I have need of you.
Yes, Mother. What is it?
This situation with the sewers beneath the city. I hear people have entered this place and have gone
You don't
missing.
have to, because it's utter
You know of this?
nonsense. It's never going to work.
I've heard such things.
No.
Muriel
What I
assures
need
me
to
they're
do
just
is reverse
fabrications,
that.
and there's
Draw
nothing
the
down there
harmonic
save a
energy
few
into the
stray
reagent,
fever.
and then apply it
Well,
with the
make sure
proper
we keep the
incantation.
patrols out night and
What was I
day,
thinking?
just to be
It would
certain.
never work that first way. Why didn't you tell me? Calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Maybe long ago you could just find calipers in every household across Tamriel, but not anymore. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Just as calipers hold materials in place, a soul siphon can hold magic fields in place. Genius! And I'm sure you've completely worked out how to counteract complete dimensional collapse, right? What's not to get? It's as simple as Traven's first axiom of magic. Or was it Galarian's law of casting? I'll tell you what. Let me find out where that's from. I'll need to look through my library and get you an answer. What were we talking about? Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a familiar. No, too messy. Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much help as I can get. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments.
But of course, tell her she'll have it.
As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away. What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you.
So be it.
No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you.
Always fighting back to back and letting nothing stand in our way. You've changed, brother.
Excellent.
And not for
I can't
better, I'm
wait.
afraid.
Well,
Done what I needed
why
to
are
do
you
to
still
keep Mother
standing here?
happy. It
Oh,
doesn't
right.
matter what
You
I
need to know where
really
they
believe.
are. That would help.
You've done what you've had to for yourself, not for Mother. Wise up, Herald. There's a storm on the horizon.
Let's see.
It will blow through here with all its
Last
fury.
time I used the
time to choose a
Dwemer's
side.
spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar Farm, I believe it's called. The orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me. And last is the soul gem. I left that one in Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shop. It was a good trade, too. Oh well. An investment? Very well, I don't see why not. Thank you. When I have the time, I'll try to think how best to use this. Huh. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Okay. What do you need, my friend?
If it's a bed you need, talk to Kiraba in the Bee and Barb. She'll set you right.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Grelka, I wanted to talk about that suit of leather armor you sold me. The fasteners are already coming loose.
Fine. It'll be 5 septims to repair it.
Why should I pay for a repair on something I just bought?
All right. Just bring it to me tomorrow and I'll fix it for you.
Are you feeling sick? Remember to give at the temple.
baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
You gonna buy something? Or just here for training? Otherwise, move on. There are ruined sewer tunnels beneath the city. The only way I know how to get in there is through a door off of the canal. If I were you, I'd keep my feet dry and stay up here. I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet. Just what you see here. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? Take a look. Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fat Salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Ivory from this tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess. Remember to give at the temple.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock joint.
Looking to stay alive?
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected. Everything I've got on display, really.
in case.
Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Sure, sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. All right, then. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Torch.
I don't like this place. It feels like we're being watched.
It's a simple job, Drennan. We get in, we steal the lexicon, we leave. Don't get jumpy.
If you two cannot handle this, we can find others to hire.
Enough. Their services will be more than adequate. Let us continue.
Let it trip it down.
This place is unbelievable.
Indeed, Avanchenzell is as much a library as it is a city, built to hold the vast memories of the dweller.
Darn it. Wrong way. It's in here somewhere. I don't think that I need a torch at the moment.
metal fiends ignoring us.
Abanchanzel is waiting.
Waiting for what?
No one seems to know. Perhaps the return of the Dweller. Perhaps the end of the world.
Best get rid of the ones we see, just in case.
place is huge.
This is my first time being here. Within all the times I played Skyrim. So I honestly don't know. either a werewolf or a vampire. But I'm thinking of being a vampire for this playthrough. For all the times.
I thought you said these things were sleeping.
You said they were sleeping. I said they were waiting. It seems a few of them were waiting for someone to try and take the lexicon.
Great.
I guess I go in the right direction.
Shouldn't be here. I'm sorry.
Drennan!
Let the field mouse run. Your pay will be double.
My pay will be nothing if we die in here.
Calm yourself, Freya. We are closing in on the lexicon. I can feel it calling. We'll continue without Drennan.
Get out, right?
Once we have the lexicon, we'll need to take it to its podium. I know what to do from there. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be mine.
Ours. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be ours.
Of course.
the lexicon. Come on, quickly.
Something doesn't feel right. Wait!
darling. I've been waiting for you to return, to consummate our love. What? You want it for that hussy Esmeralda with the dark feathers, don't you? I won't let her have you.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman, milady. Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. The divines smile on a charitable soul.
The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor. If you're looking to pass the time, you can give Calixto a few septims and gawk at whatever oddity he's come across lately. If you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's Candlehearth Hall. Terrible shame that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in Windhelm. He's claimed 3 victims that I know of. Though maybe there's more that haven't been found yet. All lovely ladies, too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon, and introduce him to the headman's axe.
I ain't asking for much. Just a few...
There's an author named Adonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction. The clans Shattershield and Cruelsea see most of the gold that passes through the city. And obviously you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent. Well, nothing. At least not anymore. Folk just call me that because of what I used to do. I was a sailor for many a year. I made my coin as a trader, and in time, I bought my own ship. When I retired here in Windhelm, most folk already knew me as Captain Lonelygale, and the name just stuck. Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's parting.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, until I took a sword to the chest.
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
What do you take me
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that. I don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor. To bring Ulfric his rightful glory, I would hammer 1,000 shields. Shore's bones. I might just have to. Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Yorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense. Of course you want to invest in my business. I'm the finest blacksmith in all Skyrim. If you have spare weapons and armor to sell, bring them here. Of course I am. What do I look like, a tavern wench? Don't let my words cut you too deep. I've just been working the forge too hard, trying to set this sword right. Jarl wants it to look like an ancient blade. High Queen Fridis ruled over Windhelm in the Second Era, and her sword is legendary. Getting the real sword would be even better than making a copy, but no one wants to risk getting it from its resting place. If you find that sword, traveler, I'd be grateful. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget, you find Queen Freydis' sword, I'll reward you.
I own Hollifrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right? There's an old saying that only a Nord can work the soil in Skyrim. I don't think anyone else would have the patience for it. It takes half a day just to dig a planting row in the cold, stony earth here. But what else can we do? Eat rocks and ice? See for yourself. Everything you see is grown at my family's own Hollifrost farm. Fresh and filling. I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for? Hey, could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth? Thanks. Good day to you.
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire. We're the only temple in Skyrim that can openly worship Talos. The Empire's elven puppet masters never cared much for the idea of a human becoming a divine. So the worship of Talos is outlawed. Skyrim doesn't take kindly to being told what to do. And to try and forget Talos, well, they may as well ordered us all to cut off our ears. Like anyone, a crisis will push them towards devotion. I've been seeing a lot of the Shatter Shields since they lost their daughter. Hilevi Cruelseat comes in a lot, but I haven't seen her husband here in years. Ulfric prays for strength. I speak to Captain Lonelygale, but he doesn't spend much time here. Too busy. Talos, who in life was known as Tiber Septim, united Tamriel and founded the Empire. He was rewarded for his deeds by being joined with the Divines in eternal glory, the only mortal to do so. We worship him that we might follow in his path. We can't literally join him in the heavens, but we may do our best to know them here on Nirn. Blessings of Arkay be upon you.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days? It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
To find out what I might need.
Thank you for your custom.
You're very welcome. I was like, where's that coming from?
Tools you just can't live without. Come and
Where?
see for yourself.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly. Every Nord should admire Ulfric. He fights for all of us. In fact, he's the reason I chose to learn the smithing trade. I want to make weapons and armor for the great Stormcloak army. Smithing isn't the most exciting thing for me, but we all have to lend a hand as best we can. If a Stormcloak uses one of my swords to strike down an Imperial soldier, then I've done my part to free our land. A word of advice, don't buy discounted armor. Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close. If you've need of weapons or armor, come back and see Owengull.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
I never expected Ulfric to live up to his legend, but he does.
Let me just use it real quick.
Take home Windhelm's finest and precious produce today.
Assorted wares and tools you just can't live without. Selling a wide range of assorted goods. The best selection in Windhelm.
I was you. So yes. So you give dragging. I got myself self-destructed planes. Not self-destructed, the hell. Just distracted, there you go.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now. Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White Phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it. You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here. A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container, made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is... poetry. I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the phial. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it. Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the phial, you fool!
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
Do not.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him. It doesn't matter what I believe. Norelian does. And it might be the only thing keeping him alive right now. Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much. Until next time.
May the Eight guide you to the file.
I have so many. I need to focus on one quest. Okay guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me just put my torch on my character. Even though it's not that dark.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A note from someone named Calselmo in Markarth. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I wonder what that is about. But we'll have to find out in the next episode. Well, yeah.